I'm going to be honest, I expect this run to die. But somehow, here we are. I genuinely don't know why any of this is happening, but it is, and here we are, so, whoop-de-doo, I suppose? By the cracker, this should never be. This run is an affront to nature, God, and many other things. And yet here we are. Our affront to all things holy yet stands. Okay, we need to get these guys to level up, that way they have some armor. And give them a bunch of HP items. And then maybe this has a small chance in hell of working. But if we do get up to level 3, then we have Holy Bonks powered by so much stuff. And it will be glorious. Stupid. Oh, so stupid. But glorious nonetheless. Sure, I never do this. I think that item, usually 900 times out of 10, is awful trash garbage. However, in this one rare case, it may be not awful. Well, this at least gives us something to heal, so that's good. Actually, very good. Now, do we have the DPS? Yes, we do. Good. Yeah, we need the plague, that way we can start taking damage, that way we can start dealing damage. we avoided these guys getting the cure, so we just need to beat them up. Slightly. God, that's loud. Okay, this should be fairly easy because ranged attacks don't get any faster when sudden death shows up. So as long as we can dodge, all will be good. Whether I was doing that on purpose to take damage, you will never know. But if there's ever a build for Burning Plate to do not nothing, it's this. Oh, does that mean we're over time? Yes, we are. Okay, I said join a VC. Don't worry, I'll try to be sane. There we go. Game, why are you trying so hard to make me actually win this? What part of this being a stupid build that's not supposed to work? Wasn't clear from the start. But here we are, nonetheless. A stupid band of mega stupid that has somehow gotten here. So this provides strength to the party. We don't need that. We need providing it to the party. Get over here. Yeah, it's worth it. Our front line, ladies and gentlemen. I have no fucking idea how we're alive. Send help. By cheese and by cracker, I must ask, what is the hell? Okay, you're apparently Tank Cupid, and you're apparently debuff and also get really buff over time Cupid. You're Sir Heals a lot, and you're guy with buffs for now. Yay! So we have to buy that now. Now you're buff and we don't ever have to worry about your HP. Hello, Scooter. I am doing the stupidest challenge possible in a video game. And the RNG is being the most favorable it has ever been to me in my entire life. Yes, but this shouldn't be working. This should be awful. This should be trash. But it's working for no reason. Now it's... I'm doing this as a recording, but like I almost don't want to win at this point because what the flim flam? This was not supposed to happen. I was supposed to lose. It was supposed to be stupid. I was never meant to actually win this with 2 of the highest rarity items and a unique rare item that all have impeccable synergy with one another, making the least tanky unit in the game a super tank, getting decent buffs on 2 other guys, and an insane amount of level up opportunities. None of this should be working, but it is. And I will not be proud of this. I will be ticked off because I have tried much better and much more synergistic things that never worked. Fucking hell. I stacked the decks that these guys wouldn't be able to level up because basically every unit has 2 different things and you can choose what units are in your deck. And so I chose, okay, we're gonna take these 3 because this one matches with the other 2. I'm not picking the 3rd one ever. The 3rd one is a bad idea. The 3rd one should never work. And I'm going to make it so that there are no other cards in the entire deck that synergize with this 3rd option. Said 3rd option is still here, still receiving leveling ups because I keep drawing it. This is an affront to God, and it is using the quote-unquote heavenly synergy. There is no stupider and funnier bullshit than that. Yes. That is summarily true. I don't know how that spells God is dead, but okay. Weird way of spelling it. Ah. I'm guessing based off what you said previously that that is the guy who said the thing. Possibly. I only know one thing about Germany. It's not its philosophers, I'll tell you that. Oh, damn. Sounds like it, damn. We're gonna need speed, and not the drug this time. can't be right. That'd mean I was smart, and I'm not. I getcha. Oh, how's Portal been? I've seen you playing it the last couple of days, but I kept getting in here too late. Gotcha. I was like, why would you beat Portal multiple times in a row? Last I checked, you weren't a speedrunner or trying to do anything like that. Come on. Nice. Beat him up with the power of Jesus. Don't ask how that happens in this video game. It's magic. Oh dear. Yep. I suppose, yes. Okay, let's see. Suppose we'll do that. Yeah, we got time, so we'll go with this. You really don't need that. Let's see. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing. Usually I don't do this, but I did stack the deck for this, so it will work. Not quite the way I wanted it to, but it will work. Wow, he's been mentioned a lot recently. Eh. Damn. Eh. One's just like the other. Yes, you got the slight reference joke. It was intentional and it was stupid. I don't know. More like a play on words, something. Dog, cat, why are you in here? Who out there is not loving you enough? Why must you visit me? This is the criminal corner for not cute animals. I don't think you forced me to watch it either. Indeed, I have never heard that before in my life, and I am very glad that the recording cannot hear you. I made sure to fix that up, because throwing that randomly into a conversation is one way to no longer be on YouTube. How? No, you can't. Not anymore. YouTube's been super stupid recently and not letting anybody say anything like that. That'd do it. That used to be the case, and then they got worse about it. Okay, fire should not be able to go through my sealed of ultimate power. Okay, that's a lot of fire. We didn't start the fire. Bad news, this is going to take a while. Good news, I do have infinite damage eventually. Bad news, I think they also get infinite damage eventually, but I don't know. Should be fine. Yeah, these plague doctors read the manual incorrectly, and instead of giving aid, they give AIDS. Damn, I know that was a bad one when you got that reaction. That would have been a bad idea. Yee. Ah! This team has no right to be doing what it is doing. This team has some of the strangest synergy I think is in this game. Oh, and of course the game gives me all of the tools I need this one time. Pretty much exactly what the game's doing. So this may not make sense to you, but I'm going to explain it to the one viewer I have. So my front unit has take 20% less damage from people close to you, plus armor, plus a Dark Pauldron. So that gives a block when they're surrounded by enemies, so the fact that they have really low HP doesn't matter because they have a lot of damage resistance. The person on the right has a only take 1 damage from all sources, but your max HP is set to 5, also double your strength, and an item that gives them 1 strength every 5 seconds until the end of time. And they have an item that gives strength and summons some ghosts that deal damage with strength. My backline now has a set your HP to 1, but take 1 damage from everything, and doubles their intelligence, meaning that they heal more. And they have a Red Vulture Mask, meaning that when somebody with a Red Vulture Mask dies, they gain that person's stats, and also when enemies die, gain stats. So that's all fun and games. They have an ability called the Holy Whack, which scales 300% with intelligence, and right now is dealing 43 damage. So if anybody else dies with intelligence, they get that intelligence, and then their bonk does more damage, and then they revive that person, and then that person dies again. You can see the pattern. The person on the left also has a Red Vulture Mask, has a Pocket Cleric to bring them back to life once, and an item that gives intelligence to the party. So my my two tanks are a guy who can revive every like 40 seconds, and a guy who takes very minimal damage and can get revived twice. We've got an insane damage dealer that gets indefinite strength twice as fast as usual and never misses, and a person who bonks with the power of Jesus 3 times harder than everybody else. So somehow this is going to work, because we have damage, we have tankiness, and these are the fucking healers that should never be in this situation in the first place! What the fuck, game? Stop giving me these! Yes, because my center unit has gotten plus HP to the entire party, plus armor to the entire party, and I just got another item for plus armor to the entire party. So there's even less of a chance my guys die. And I'm like, why? Why are you giving me all of the good stuff, game? This isn't what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to screw me over. Yet here you are, saving me. For no fucking reason. Hello. Hell, I even... Yeah? Yeah, that word's allowed. Correct. And neither is K-I-L-L. You have to say unalive now these days, because stuff's dumb. I mean, I'm not even going to get monetized, but I don't want to get shadow banned, which is the other option that sometimes happens. Hi Tardis, I'm playing a video game and I'm using the power of Jesus to beat my enemies to death with sticks. Don't ask. Yeah, but you guys aren't being able to be heard by the recording because I have my settings right this time. At the beginning, yes. The whole thing, though, is that he, like, reformed and then wasn't an asshole after he met with the Ghosts of Christmas stuff. I don't think Jesus was involved in Scrooge's story, unless he was the ghost or something. Yeah? Oh no, religion's fine. I've seen trans YouTubers dunk on religion for a long time. They're fine. TARDIS, that's what we call a segue! Oh my god. Neither of the people in call with me know that a segue means a transition in conversation from one topic to another. I didn't even know they were spelled differently. I thought it was just English being stupid. Yes, the subway is the giant train thing. What? Yeah, that's a scooter that I use. Not the motorized version that they have now, or like the mini motorcycle. But yeah, the board with handlebars is a scooter. Why would we? Well, the motorized sit-ass version came after the non-motorized version. Moped. Alright, time to kill God with the power of Jesus! It's fine! Yeah, you gotta have a lot of issues. I am retrying this once because I let an issue get way out of control. And we're going to see if we can do this. No, I let the enemy get a hold of 50 billion Jesus men, and it was a bit of a problem for me because God has more Jesuses than I do, and I ended up losing. But I can retry once. Yeah. Yeah, the one thing that I didn't get with this team was speed, and you kind of need speed in order to not lose, and that's a problem. Not that kind of speed, Star. He's now redeciding and confirming it again. Yeah, my dude casually said, "Oh yeah, I'm changing my name, but I'm still open to not, actually going through with it." Not sure how he thought that was going to, surprise anybody, but here we are. The sign in giant, bold neon. Alright, I'm gonna have to go with a new team for this because I need too much speed and this team was not providing. Alright, where are these bastards? And somebody even noticed. Yeah. Well. I don't think what just happened is legally supposed to happen, but I'm fine with this. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, damage should not be reduced to 0. It got reduced to 0. Oh. With you, you're never joking. Jesus Christ. Christ, dog. Sorry, the dog just let loose a thermonuclear fucking bomb. IRL dog. Genuine chemical warfare is going on here, and I am not a fan. Yes, they just ran off to go and confront some poor mailman. Yes. Yes, the dog is breaking the Geneva Convention, this is true. There is a small chance that I actually survive and win this. Okay, I'm willing to give this one more try through the power of my definitely not cheat. That's going in the quote book. Oh, that is highly unfair, video game. You sent me Owa Owa 2 days ago. Along with, several memes about, various things. My sister in Cheez-Its, thou hast sent me, you have been transitioned for 1 day, and you claim, I am hereby cured of my woofing and nying. Give it like an hour or two, you'll be back to it, I'm sure. Alright, I'll have to write that down as signs that you're a repressed trans person. You wolf at everything you see. Yeah, it's like finding out that, It's like having eaten cheese your whole life and then realizing, oh, there's also bologna in the fridge? God damn, that's what I've wanted all this time. Fuck. It's not really like, what am I hungry for? I've got to, like, figure myself out and find the inner truth. Yeah. That's why a big thing in the community is, hey, let people try things. What's the worst that happens? They find out that they're, you know, okay with it? There's no penalty for trying a gender. Go, get with your people. Yee. I already sent that we're like 99% LGBTQ in this Discord server. I'm not sure Bree's status, but given Ralph's flag, I can fairly well assume that he's some. I don't really remember. Oh yeah, it was, and then we said we would never tell TARDIS about it because otherwise you'd get way too hype about it. Yeah. Exactly. Wait a second, you sent me a meme. Let me double check this. Yeah. Yeah, how can you send me a, you know what, F you, Unboys Astolfo, and then promptly say, yes, no, I am man. I am straight. You damn... Yes, you cheese it! Cheese. Don't worry, that's not IRL. Although I'm pretty sure Scooter would be basically making the same sound, IRL or in-game situation. Yeah. It's like the 4th time I've seen this cutscene. Hold on. To get the good ending, I've got to call 911. The bad ending is getting in a car and driving it myself. Yes. I have once, and one thing they don't tell you is that cars move forward after you set them out of park. You don't have to hit the accelerator, they just go. And if you are not ready, you will zoom. Me neither, especially the part that they didn't tell me that happens! So here I am, just, you know, casually vibing, and then they're like, okay, set it out of park. Okay, now, I will go when I am ready. Car starts moving forward. Okay, now you wanna... Ah! It's moving! What the fuck? Slams brake. Oh, yeah, it does that. You didn't think to tell me that? You didn't think that was fucking important? Macressum, I almost fucking died. I saw the pearly gates. Given how much fucking space there is, yes, basically. Hmm. Thankfully, that is something you can do in California without being murdered. Scooter's already named more places than I knew existed in America. Scooter has already named more places than I knew the name of in America. Yeah, no, I can't even name all 50 states, brother. Sister. Person. And then you get thrown off track. Yeah. And more shall not be asked from thee. Okay, this is... I swear to God, if this works again. Okay, I'll go ahead and participate in this as well. I'm gonna pause the recording. The chicken! Me neither. Yeah, Hawaii and Alaska are like the two that I always know I'm going to get. Ah. I don't know why I got Nebraska, honestly. I don't think anything interesting goes on there. Hmm. Yeah, Scooter's gonna make it. Scooter's gonna make a DLC for the game where that's literally the entire thing. Yep. Oh goddamn! I learned of a really cool thing, but I don't want to talk about it with you guys just yet because I want to do it with a D&D thing. I assure you, it's really cool, but I can't talk about it just yet. Yes. I can neither confirm nor deny this statement, however, yes. And this sigil is Arkansas. God damn it. talking to the game. Hey, it took me a moment because I remembered, alright, thou art technically one of those now. I assure you, the first time a classmate called me love, and they were like, "Oh shit, sorry, yeah, no, that's a like, you know, accent relation thing. I am in no way in love with you," and I'm like, "You play with mine." The very next day, you gave it away. Why am I doing Christmas songs? Christmas is way over. Feck. Yes, yes I did. I apologize to any and all people I may have potentially offended with that. Proceeds to die horrifically in a video game. Yeah, that's what I do with most of my random names that I come up with, except mine are random. Mm. Mm. That does sound interesting. I just realized the War of Northern Aggression, is that like the Civil War? The American Civil War? Never heard it called that before in my entire life. So, I appreciate the compliment, I suppose, though I do not fit that stereotype. Exactly, Tardis has it right. Yeah, people decided slavery was bad. Oh. No wonder we had that one president. Okay, things make sense now. Yeah, it was like the French one. Well, not really. I can just imagine if you had neighbors, them hearing you yelling loudly what you yelled. Mm. Yeah. What? Just because the French Revolution had some crazy guy in a bathtub making everybody frustrated doesn't mean that it was insane. Famines. Yeah, that's why we got the let them eat cake line. Cheese it, I could not name all of the fucking states in the place that I reside, and you're telling me that you don't fault American history. As someone who likes bananas, I find this very worrying. Yee. Not really. Well, there was the Revolutionary War. I'd say that we did okay in that one. We know. Yeah, there's even a war going on right now that we haven't really gotten involved in. I'm not sure how much of that I can talk about on the YouTubes, but yeah. Yeah, I can probably throw that in the quote book. Damn. I never would have guessed, honestly. Yes. History of the Entire World, I guess, reference. I watched another group of idiots react to it, and they were like, too much knowledge! Even the comments were like, you're trying to, like, drink from a fire hose. It's not going to work. Well, I don't know. With your current position, you may want to consider being flexible. Mm. Alright. Yeah, fair enough. My man accidentally, casually just locates blueprints for a guillotine. Things I will never understand. How you just randomly are like, oh yeah, accidentally located blueprints on how to make a, you know, guillotine. Teehee. I get you there. Me neither. Yeah. Yeah. And so, once again, we travel literally every conversation topic known to man. How this happens, nobody knows. Yeah. I'm not 100% certain it is, but considering it's been every conversation that I've ever had, basically, yeah, probably. That'd be dope. Keep trying more and more outlandish, crazy, stupid things, and it keeps getting better and better somehow. I genuinely don't understand it at this point. I have minimal synergy between people. No, worse, I'm actively trying things that shouldn't work, and the game's like, dope, here, we're gonna make this work for you. Right now, I am using all buffs, basically, where I have a guy who reduces enemy armor, a guy who makes people attack fast, a guy that just makes people die at 15% HP rather than having to deplete their entire health bar, and let's see, what can we... Yeah. This is the hardest difficulty imaginable, and just the entire screen gets cleared by random bullshit that I don't even know what it is at this point. Just 1 second there's enemies, next second they're gone. Reduced to atoms. And I'm out here like, what? Pardon me, but weren't there supposed to be bad guys here or something? Nope. Even the super nerds just got their asses kicked. Why? That's the sound of me getting more overpowered shit from the video game. And being like, no, I don't want this. You will be overpowered. No! Okay. It's like a 1 in a billion chance that this works, but I should be fast enough to actually dodge the enemy's attack here. Because the enemy has one singular attack that, if you get hit by it, clones your team. If you move fast enough to avoid this, yay! If you don't, every like 10 seconds, you're going to have to fight your entire team over and over again, while the boss is still kicking your ass. Needless to say, not good. Especially because some of your units can be very powerful, like draining HP from other people and using that to fire off nukes. Your units have like 50 HP. The boss has around 10,000. If this guy drains the boss a single tick, he gon' nuke you. So don't bring that man to the boss fight. Don't bring any medics to the boss fight because the boss will shield them and they will heal the clones, and then you will be stuck fighting potentially, 8 of your own clerics. And that's a problem, because trying to out DPS 8 of your own clerics doesn't tend to work out well. Take it from me and my personal experience on this matter. Alas, I am not fast enough to entirely dodge the attack, but I can make it so that they only clone one person at a time. Which means I should eventually kill the boss. It will take some time, but maybe the boss will die. Now, I do keep letting the boss clone possibly the worst unit for it to clone, but it's just kind of slightly easier for me to manage. So I'm like, sir, you can have my unit that summons other units. I'd rather that than you reduce my armor, or slow me down, or any of the other crazy things that my guys are doing. I just wish that we could get past phase 1 so he would stop also summoning samurai. Because surprisingly, the boss fight is easier in phase 2, because then you don't have to worry about fighting 8 billion samurai guys. The good news is, one person on my team has died. This is good, because now I can actually dodge the entirety of the clone attack. And I lost possibly the least valuable unit I had. So in theory, due to these factors, I should now be able to win easier. If I can get through the 800 billion samurai guys! Fine. Even if I have to win with a single fecking unit. That is... Thank you. Okay. I'm using my cheat one-time restart, because the the devs never really fixed the save system, so you can just quit and come back. It's like Slay the Spire, but anytime that you're about to die, you can just quit the combat, go to main menu, and then it restarts the entire combat and draws a new hand for you. Oh. Yee. Yee. So I think this time I'm going to let Doofus die before the boss fight even begins. That way, I can actually fight the boss and never have it clone my units, and thus not have to deal with 50 billion guys on screen. So, sorry Doofus, you had to die for the good of the greater good. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so this is going to be 8 times easier once I find where my mouse went. Well, that doesn't sound good. This may be my favorite boss in the game, despite it not actually being the last boss. It's the second to last boss, but it's a ghost ninja who uses the power of Blood Moon ninjutsu, clock hands, and various other bullshit, along with cloning your units. It's a very cool battle if you take out the fact that you can get overwhelmed by a billion of copies of your units. It's one of those cool in concept, but I wouldn't want to face it myself. But when I am fighting it, I have a decent amount of fun with it. I have beaten this boss with no units but the unit that buys other units at the start of combat that you need to protect. It's called King Only, and I'm the only crazy son of a bitch who's done it on this stage. Because to everybody else, this is an insane challenge that should never have been created. But for me, it's fun, and it's entertainment. Also, the music goes fucking hard, and they have their own composer for this. Yes, send all of your projectiles at the teeny tiny Sark, and not at my entire team. Thank you. Much appreciated. That was accidentally really cool, but I can't find where my mouse is because the entire damn screen is red and the mouse is, you know, no. Where's big cursor mode? There. Fuck it. I earned this fucking big cursor mode. I'm going to use it. Because I need to see where the feck I am. Oh dear. This is fine. Because the fight actually gets easier the longer it goes on. But if you make a mistake, you are dead. That is the cool thing I like. You fuck up, you die. There is no, oh, it's okay, is easy mode. You want to stand still for 2 seconds? You lose. I have literally AFK'd the final boss of this game because he just couldn't deal enough damage and nothing he did really mattered. You cannot do that. This boss. You stand still, you get cloned, you die, you get stabbed by 8 billion clock hands, you get katana sliced through, or, you know, he grabs you with one of his ghost hands, which slows you down, which gets you put in one of his area of effect things. This is the best boss in the game. I do not care. The final boss has jack sit on this guy.